It was the fundamental duty of the hospital authorities to take prompt action to lodge FIR and take appropriate follow-up action. The investigation had been conducted by the CBI. Many things are coming up. This was done because the Kolkata police did not do what they ought to have done at the appropriate time. The Supreme Court has clearly observed that there has been laches on the part of the investigating agency. They shouldn't have waited for such a long time to register an FIR. The way investigation was carried out was not according to the promptness which was deserving in this case. The role of the principal was under question also. What did the principal did? What was he doing at the time? Why did he not lodge complaint? All these things came up, and on this the CBI is conducting the investigation. CBI has been directed to file their report by Thursday. Then we can get to know how far CBI have proceeded so far this investigation.
Why you feel that there has been a cover-up which is being done, and why the role you feel of Principal Sandeep Ghosh is bringing a lot of aspersions in the way this case in a way has been hushed up?
You see, first of all, a working doctor was murdered in the hospital premises. It was the fundamental duty of the hospital authorities to take prompt action to lodge FIR and take appropriate follow-up action, which they did not do. That is the basic foundation of all suspicion. And now, after the investigation had been conducted by the CBI, many things are coming up. Therefore, this we feel as the grieved parent that my daughter was killed while she was on duty. And that failure of the administration could not be covered up like this. And the people were protesting, doctors were protesting. The authorities, instead of assuaging them, they wanted to really beat them up, to destroy the investigation.
And such has been the apathy to begin with, sir. The Kolkata police, rather than making the parents understand and know about what exactly had happened to the daughter, first of all, they said lies that she had committed suicide, and then they, in order to hasten the entire process to cover up, they just tried to cremate the body.
That was the allegation, that they did so. Therefore, the investigation by CBI, otherwise there was no ground for investigation by the CBI. This was done because the Kolkata police did not do what they ought to have done at the appropriate time.
And there was also a very stern allegation, and a very stern observation that has also been made by the Supreme Court of why there was no steps that was taken by the state machinery to prevent the vandals of rampaging.
Supreme Court's observations are already on record. All we have seen, therefore this is a fact. And the failure of the administration has also been taken cognizance by the Supreme Court. Therefore, the Supreme Court has directed that the security of the hospital should be handed over to the central agencies. It speaks aloud. You don't have to speak much about that.
My last word to you, sir. The investigation in this case is ongoing. What exactly you feel now should be done in order to make sure that the justice for Dr. Abhaya should be ensured and no such case should occur again? As
a citizen, everybody would like to see that the guilty have been brought into the book. They have been brought with the system of justice. If the guilties could be detected, they are punished in terms of law, then that will be an example for the future that you shouldn't do like this.
Sir, I must not point this out, but right now the investigation is going on. So far, there's only been one accused who's been accused of this crime. You feel that there are several accused who may have been involved in tormenting that woman?
That's our apprehension. The nature of injury which was inflicted on her, it couldn't have been possible by one individual. That's our first and prime suspicion on which we have been trying to get the justice through proper investigation. Let's wait and see how far the investigation materializes.